Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sanch, your host here on the Bodybuilding News Network, for a fan request video courtesy of the one and only Mr. James. James7902 asked us what happened to Bonac on stage. He looks softer and sans some serious condition. But anyways, we're going to talk about William Bonac. We're gonna look at what he looked like at this year's Olympia, and we're going to compare him, just as you can see on the screen right here, to some of my favorite physiques that he's brought over the last half decade. So if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. But we're starting off with, obviously, the front double bicep. You don't start with anything else. And this is really William's, is it called a coup de grace? His culmination of mass and aesthetics and proportion. It really shows his strengths, and with his tilting, Totoro agrees, with the tilting of his hips, it really shows off the ability. Getting a little carried away with myself, the front lat spread. Even though he has somewhat of a blocky waist, especially in this shot, he's still able to hide it. At least he did all the way on the right in 2019. I'd say this year as well looks not too shabby. Really uses his hands to push the midsection in and show off the nice X taper. The one all the way on the left, I believe that was 2021. Not so much. Also kind of missing some oil. So I wish he would have fixed that. But this year, no oil problem at all. And also no synthol issues as well. You know, William Bonac has been one of those guys that has never been accused of using synthol. Now, the one on the right, I switched it out because he didn't hit the shot traditionally at that 2019 Mr. Olympia. But the Arnold Classic Australia that he won, good Lord. Look at the freaking croissants hanging off his chest. I mean, good Lord. Very impressive. I wish he would have brought that level of conditioning this year with the one in the middle. It just doesn't have the same wow, doesn't have the same pop. So it is what it is. It's not the end of the world, but I really, really, really liked his 2019 package. And goodness, I might even do a video just with the 2019 versus the recent 2022. Who knows? For this one, the back double could only fit 3 on the screen. I do apologize. And I think for kind of my notes here, I did actually like the middle one. I liked the 2022 version. I thought it was a good balance. It showed the great thickness in the legs and also the fullness of the upper body. And I also thought that it really solidified his ability to train and make those improvements over the years with showing off just those crazy improved thick legs from the back. Also, I did want to point out some of the best glutes in men's open bodybuilding, bar to, maybe Big Ramy. I think he has really impressive glutes, and that's probably something not a lot of people are going to talk about. So sticking with the back shots, he really brings it home with the lat spread. So thick, so wide, great density, some of the best you're going to see. Crazy shield. I thought he kind of looked like a superhero almost. And I will say, keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the big conversation right now is the lower lat issues, and William Bonac has none of it. Look at those lats. They connect all the way into his freaking posing trunks like Kai Green's did. Or maybe still does. I'm not sure if he is still able to maintain that level of perfection. But something to keep in mind as we move through these transitions. Side tricep, I thought this was a tricky one. And I'd almost give it to the 2020 version where he is smiling. I think that is a good combination of all the other ones, yet still maintaining that tight midsection that sometimes gets away from him. I'd say his glute muscle looks a little downsized compared to the one to the left of him from 2021, but it's just a small thing to critique somebody over, is their glute muscle looks a little smaller. But it is part of the side tricep shot, so I did want to mention it. So for the ab and thigh, I dedicated a whole video to this already, so make sure you pause the video and check that out if you want to stay abreast, yes, I said it, abreast on the order of poses for this video. But in, what's it called, TLDR? I don't know, I can't remember what the acronym is called, but TLDR I'd say the one on the right, the 2019 version, is the better version. Better conditioning, better separation in the quads, and the midsection overall just absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Finishing up with the most muscular, this is from the comparison round. I always take it from comparison round or prejudging. Sometimes some people call it the same thing. I would say I didn't like that he didn't hit the crab the way he did all the other years. And I didn't check the finals to see if he actually did it that way, because I just think that's a little unfair if I start taking shots from prejudging in finals and being like, oh, well, so-and-so looked better in the finals, but then not tell you it's from the finals. So trying to keep it fair and balanced across all these comparisons, but really liked his most muscular. I think it's a very nice signature shot besides his crazy back shots showing that complete physique from the back. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for another episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network. If you have a suggestion or a request, leave it in the comment sections below, just underneath the like button. Wink, wink. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Josh Sanch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another one.